Hi everybody, and welcome to this 5th day of the Camino de Santiago that we're doing. Today we are in Burgos, capital of the Kingdom of Castilla, a city founded in the year 884. Beautiful, beautiful city. There's settlements from here many years before. In fact, we have Atapuerca, where one of the oldest Neanderthal, Proto-Neanderthal humans have been founded in here. So really a very old city. But the history of the city of Burgos starts many years later. Okay, so that's what I want to take you today. Let me show you, because here, the first thing we have, it is the Arlanzón River, okay? Because believe it or not, everybody, when people think, oh, the Douro Valley is Portugal. But the Douro burns in Spain. It's born here in Spain. And this is an affluent of the Douro River. So we're in the Douro Valley area here, okay? So that's one of the things I would like everybody to understand. That Douro Valley is the end, the Portuguese part, but we also have the beginning of the Douro Valley here. And in fact, we have a Douro wine region here in the Ribera del Duero, it's called. So if you're into wines, this is yet another great spot in Spain. So let me take you inside of the the town of Burgos. Burgos is spelled B-U-R-G-O-S, Burgos. It's a city, 175,000 people lives in this beautiful city. And this is the Puerta de Santa Maria, one of the 12 gates that the city had, okay? It's a beautiful, let me see if I can get a little bit more of perspective. How is everybody doing? Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome to Burgos. So this gate, the Puerta de Santa Maria, the Holy Mary's gate, was constructed in the 1400s, 1500s, okay? Really, it's a beautiful medieval entrance to the city. Let me zoom in so you can see who is represented here. So right there, those three people, the one in the middle, it is the King of Spain, Charles I, okay? First of Spain, fifth of Germany, okay? The Habsburgs, the big Habsburgs emperor. He's the grandson of the Isabella and Ferdinand, the Catholic kings. On its right, let me see if I can point out, where are you? Oops. On its right, sorry, right in the camera, we have El Cid Campeador, one of the big Spanish conquistador, probably the most important beginner of their Spanish Reconquest. On the other side, we have the first independent count of Burgos, of Castile, Fernán González. At the bottom, the three important gentlemen. On both sides, we have two judges, Nuño and Laín. They look Muslims, but they are not. Okay? They have the turban, which was kind of fashionable at that time. Okay, and in the middle, who we have, it is Diego Porcelos, the founder of the city of Burgos. Hola, James. How are you doing? So let me take you inside of the city. Well, whenever you come to Burgos, one of the things, this is the entrance to the old city of Burgos. One thing that I love are these frescoes that are here at the entrance of the village. Hola, James. Good afternoon. Okay, let me take you to the gorgeous, beautiful part, which is Burgos' breathtaking cathedral. Take a look at that. I mean, this cathedral, it's really amazing. If we could see it from heaven, it is a French Gothic temple, okay? But really, it's not as simple as that. Maybe this cathedral, let me turn the camera around. This cathedral started the construction in the year 1221, easy to remember. And it was the construction started with King Ferdinand III here in Burgos. King of Castilla, nothing to do with Spain yet. Spain is not Spain until the 15th century. Okay, so this cathedral, if we could see it from heaven, has a Latin cross shape. Hola Debbie, how are you doing? And yes, it's French Gothic, but if you see all of these spires, okay, there they are. Let me turn around the camera again. So I'm trying to see if the light is any better, because it's kind of a cloudy day, but has this strange light today. Okay, all of those spires are German style. Okay, if you go to Cologne, you're gonna find all of these incredible spires. Okay, so this cathedral was constructed, let's say, in two different time periods. On the 13th century, it's the French Gothic church, and this the French part, in fact, was finished, more than finished. It was done in about 40 years. In 40 years, there could be masses being celebrated inside. Then, on the 14th and 15th century, is when the German influence it appears, which are especially all those beautiful spires that we see. Okay? So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna see the facade, which to me the entrance, it's beautiful. It's not the most important thing. Sorry for the wind. It's a super windy day here in Burgos in the Camino de Santiago. Okay, but we have to see the facade. As I said, it's not the most important. It's the most important to enter, but it was very deteriorated. Let's see if we can get some distance, because it's kind of a narrow plaza. Okay. There's another gate that has much more sculptures and everything. Let me turn the camera around. I have a couple of kids running around me now. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I love kids. Okay. Let me see if I can give you a little bit more perspective. As you see, the arches, the entrance to the cathedral is quite simple. What stands out is that magnificent rose window. And as we go higher and higher, those incredible Gothic spires. Really, it's an incredibly beautiful, very vertical cathedral. We have to understand that Gothic, always what it looks for is for verticality. Okay, so that verticality is what we find in here. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't show you how big and, I don't know, elegant this cathedral is. Okay, but I'm gonna take you to the other. All of these cathedrals are oriented east-west. Okay, so this should be the most important gate. But there's one on the northern side that's a little bit, on the southern part, that it's much more decorated. Well, this cathedral, the French side, it follows the patterns of Notre Dame de Paris. Okay, which is the big Gothic cathedral. This one, it's pretty. This is one of the big plazas in Burgos. In Burgos, we have several plazas, several squares that are very important. Okay, Plaza Mayor, but as this is the plaza of the cathedral, as you see, it's a gorgeous day. It's a beautiful. Everybody's around. It's Friday night. People are beginning to come out of school, so it's a great day. So let me take you to this other facade of the cathedral, because really I love this gate. It's really something impressive. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go up the stairs, but I want to start from the top, because here what we have is yet another window. Okay, another rose window. This is in fact the oldest one. Here in Spain, in the year 1808, the French troops, Napoleon troops came, and there was a castle on top of the mountain that is right behind, and there was an explosion, and most of the windows, the stained windows, they broke, except this one. So this one is the only original one that we have in the city of Burgos. The other ones had, unfortunately, had to be restored. But this doorway, it is, to me, one of the most beautiful doorways in Spain. Okay, I'm coming up the stairs. Okay, here we go. So what do we have here? Here we have a beautiful representation, because here in the tympanum, Haolapat, as you can see, we have Jesus Christ seated, okay? He's escorted by the four evangelists. Both the four evangelists are represented in two different ways. One with its animal, the eagle, the angel, the lion, and the cow, okay? And also by the four people riding. You see how they are riding. One thing that is very important is that Jesus Christ is seated in this chair. This chair comes from a Latin word that is Cathedral. And the Greeks, did I say Latin? No, it's a Greek word, Cathedral. Cathedral, it is the chair where the philosophers would sit down and then they would teach. Jesus Christ is teaching us, and he's sitting in a cathedral. Cathedral. That's where the word cathedral comes from the Greek word cathedra, okay? Jesus Christ is telling the four evangelists what are the divine words. He's going to write them down. The four evangelists are going to write them down, and they're going to pass it to the 12 apostles that you have up there. The 12 apostles, what they're going to do is they're going to spread the word of Jesus everywhere around. And then the 12 apostles, what they're going to do is they're going to create churches where bishops will be the next ones spreading the word of Jesus. So as you see, this cathedral, this entrance to the cathedral of Burgos, it's about words, it's about transmitting knowledge. Okay? This bishop that we have here, supposedly, it is the founder of the cathedral, which is Bishop Mauritius, okay, the year 1221. But as you can see, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous doorway, okay? Also, we have angels in the arches, we have prophets, and we have musicians. It's an incredible, incredible doorway. And anyway, that is, hi Vinny, how are you doing? That was a little bit of what I wanted to show you today, a little bit of the cathedral and the entrance to Burgos. Part of our Camino de Santiago tour. Today we have spent all day here. We had an amazing lunch. One of the most traditional things to eat here in Burgos is the lamb. So we had a big piece of lamb today. Good, 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 good. Super good. Anyway, my friends, I hope you have enjoyed this tiny little tour. I will be posting on Facebook some pictures about the interior of the cathedral, because we cannot film inside of the cathedral. Okay, so my friends, let me introduce you to a very important person in the city of Burgos, and I will say goodbye with him. I'm gonna sit on the bench. Yes, I'm gonna sit on this bench. Because this is a pilgrim in the Camino de Santiago. My friends, buen camino. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Wherever you are in the world, I shall see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.